Funny, not funny, the sadistic humor of the narcissist. Ever notice that the narcissist doesn't laugh when you laugh? That is because what you find funny, they don't, and what they find funny, you don't. So let's dive into that because the humor of the narcissist is sick and twisted. And they twist your pain to make you even more uncomfortable in your being uncomfortable. They put their spin on your pain, darkening tragedy. So let's have this talk. Because once you understand what a narcissist laughs at, you'll never question your gut again. It's not the kind of humor that heals, it's the kind of humor that humiliates. It's the kind that reveals the cruelty behind their mask. And by the end of this video, you'll not only spot the sadism, you'll stop normalizing it. Full stop. So let's begin. Sadistic humor number one, your emotional pain. They laugh when you cry. They smirk when you're vulnerable. Why? Because to a narcissist, your pain validates their power. They find relief even in joy. They find relief in watching you fall apart over something that they orchestrated. This is emotional sadism rooted in superiority. They don't just want to win, they want to win while you suffer painfully. Sadistic humor number two, public humiliation. Well, they joke at your expense in front of others, disguised as teasing, obviously, and this tactic called baited degradation involves sharing something private, embarrassing, or twisted just to see your reaction. They say, relax, it was just a joke, nobody's going to take it seriously. But ask yourself, is this a joke? Why are you the punchline every time? Narcissists use these moments to train you. If you react, you're too sensitive. If you laugh along, they push further. It's a lose-lose unless you see through it and stop playing. Sadistic humor number three, manipulating the innocent. Ever watched a narcissist spin a story about someone else and laugh about how easily they were fooled? They often find joy in deceiving others, especially kind-hearted people. It's a sadistic chess game to them. For example, they might say something like, well, she actually believed that I was actually sorry. Can you believe that? And then they'll laugh, not because it's funny, but because they feel superior for getting away with it. Now, the Bible does say, woe to those who call evil good and good evil. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. To a narcissist, all manipulation is a skill. They treat it like a sport and they collect their wins in silence. Sadistic humor number four, provoking jealousy and rivalry. Narcissists enjoy triangulation and they find amusement in watching two people fight over them. They'll intentionally flirt with someone else in front of you. They'll praise a rival or bring up an ex to provoke emotional chaos. Then they'll lean back and they'll smile and they'll act clueless while they're keeping score. The deeper truth of this is they're not interested in your love. They're addicted to your emotional pain, as that gives them the sense of control. And what better way to prove control than to watch people compete for their attention? This is just comedy to them, and it's tragedy to everyone else. Sadistic humor number five, your downfall. When life hits you, when you lose your job, when you lose your friends, your reputation, the narcissist won't console you. There, it's going to be okay. No. They'll throw a party behind your back and they'll say things like, oh, well, they thought they were so much better than everybody else. Funny how it worked out for them. Or, I always knew they couldn't handle real life. Here's your reality check on that. The narcissist doesn't want to see you rise. They want to be there when they see you fall. Because they have no empathy, exactly. And their laughter at your downfall is proof that their love was never love. It's conditional, performative, and predatory as it's transactional. So where do we go from here? We stop explaining ourselves to the narcissist. We stop laughing, especially when we're being shamed. We stop normalizing cruelty disguised as jokes. Remember, a healthy person laughs with you, not at you. A narcissist laughs at you and calls it love, just joking, just having fun. And no, you're not crazy for noticing. You're not being too sensitive for reacting. You're not weak for walking away. You're waking up. And that to a narcissist is the most unfunny thing of all. Now, you are watching Positively Spiritual. If you liked what you are watching so far, give this video a like, subscribe to this video channel if you haven't done so already. My name is Shannon Gilmore, and if you found value in today's video, please share this video to someone who needs to hear it. And remember, your peace is sacred, your truth is power, and your healing is not optional, it's inevitable. But before we go, I got something else for you. I got to ask you a question, and I'm going to give you the answer to this question. Can you stop the sadistic humor of the narcissist? Well, let's be brutally honest. You can't change a narcissist. You know this. But you can stop feeding the performance, and that changes everything. Narcissists thrive on reactions. When you laugh nervously, when you explain yourself, when you defend your worth or get upset, they get what they want. Control, chaos, and confirmation that they're still in charge of your emotional reality. So no, you can't stop a narcissist from having sadistic thoughts or humor, but you can absolutely interrupt the supply chain. And that is satisfying for you because you take your power back. So here are 7 ways to shut down sadistic humor without a fight. Number 1, don't react emotionally, respond strategically. The humor is bait, a blank stare, silence, or even walking away sends a stronger message than arguing with them ever will. Number 2, call it out with calm authority. That wasn't funny. That was meant to hurt me. Say it once, say it clearly, and without emotion. Then change the subject or walk away. Number 3, refuse to be the punchline. If you're always the joke, stop being the audience. You can say something like, you keep making jokes at my expense. I'm not going to sit through this anymore. Number 4, limit public interactions. Narcissists use an audience to escalate abuse. So remove the crowd and you starve the game. Number 5, set boundaries and enforce them. Say something like this: if you mock me again like that, I'm leaving the room. And follow through. Boundaries are only effective when backed with action. Number 6, don't explain your hurt. They already know. Explaining invites more gaslighting, so keep it short. That crossed the line. Don't do it again. Number 7, disengage long-term if needed. If the narcissist refuses to stop and continues to mock you, understand that this is who they are and you have a choice. Protect your peace. So this final reality check is you can train a narcissist how to treat you, but only by removing their emotional rewards. If they stop mocking you, it's usually because you're no longer reacting the way that they want, or you've made it clear there's a cost, a loss of access to you, or exposure, maybe even your silence. And if you stay consistent, their humor will shift, often towards a new target, unfortunately, which brings up a deeper truth. You can't save everyone, but you can save yourself. So until next time, be strong, stay clear, and never laugh at what breaks you. God bless.